Good morning students. Welcome in bio class. I am Sapna Trivedi. We have discussed about that is the features of living organism, and I hope you understand these features of living organism, and if any query you can be asked. Okay, so now the today's topic is history of classifications. We are having in our ecosystem number of the species. Okay, that previous topic is related about diversity. It's mean there is a types of millions of the species we are finding in our earth. So we have to understand them, we just be ident them, we can be classified them, we can be name them, then only we can understand that contribution in our ecosystem. So there is a number of the studies done by many scientists. Okay, so here is some brief classification history. The first and very old one which we are finding, and that is a 384 to the 322 BC. This one we are finding. This Aristotle is a one type of a philosopher. He is a philosopher. He is not a scientist, but he just be going in observation way, and he just be may classify organism in plant and animal. We classified a few hundred kinds of animals and plants. Okay, this one philosopher classified plant as according to their height one. So this classified plant is herb, shrubs and tree. Got? An animal according to where they live, where they are living, in the water, aquatic, in the land, terrestrial, air, arboreal. So this type of classifications he given, which is not exactly acceptable in the scenario, because in the classification organization of the cell, there is a genetic contribution, phylogenetic study where there is a evolutionary relationship. Okay, it's a very important. So they are not up to that level. So we are not follow this one, but at least he has started this classification. Okay, then a very old our Charak. Okay, this is a one scientist or writer in the our Ved, and that is in the old century we are finding in our Charak Samhita. This is a Ayurvedic person. He in the 1st century AD he listed names of more than 2000 kinds of living organism. Okay, so such observation started in our India in very ancient time. Then the Carolus Linnaeus. This one is a very popular one, and up to the many good he is giving a very good idea to understand there is a plant and animal scientific name. So Carolus Linnaeus, he is in this specific period 707 to the 1778, he is ident more than the 5,900 species of the plant and the 4,200 species of animal. He is a very popular this scientist, because he has written one book that is called the Systema Nature. In this Systema Nature, he explained about a scientific name, and this scientific name is explained a nomenclature one. Okay, nomenclature this means naming of organism. So he is a very popular scientist, and he is given binomial system. Okay, and the book name is Systema Nature. So this is the things one. The one student, please be correct this one. This is a 302 to 384 BC one. So this is a history of the classification. We are say this chapter is a very, it means only 9 pages in this chapter. Okay, but you can be say this is very easy, but it is very scoring in your NEET examination. If you are going to fight the NEET examination, so 2 to 4 questions can be come from this easiest topic. So just go through the properly from your NCERT textbook, and whatever I am just be giving the notes, you just be note down. Okay. Next we are understand some are the terms which you have to apply in everywhere in your, if you are taking the science, so you have to understand. So terms related some words which is in your this first chapter, we are go through that one. So important terms to understand the living organism, their classification, their arrangement and all these things, so you have to understand. There is a nomenclature. What is a nomenclature? It means naming of organism. We are say this is a cat, this is a dog. We are ident with the cat one, this is a cat characteristics. Okay, that is a dog one, the dog. We can be ident even if the small child can be ident with dog, monkey and some other animal, because we are naming them and that way they can be ident. So there is another word, ident. It means identification. How the organism is identified? Because of their special features. Okay, cat is carnivores, they are eat flesh. Okay, there is a dog is also the carnivores, they are having a bigger teeth one. Okay, they are having their tail for that 4 legs one. So some are the specific characters if we discuss about the plant. So the pigment is a character, this is a feature, this is an identified feature. So this is an identification which is a helping to nomenclature way. We can be give the name also. Everything is interlinked to each other. Now classification. Classification, as you know, you are in a bio stream. So you are classified yourself in a bio stream one, because you just go to the doctor line or the medical line, and some are where there is a biology is there. Okay. There is another group, maths one, those who are going to appear in this engineering line, so they are JEE is related one, so their group is different. Commerce, those who are going in a business line and administration line and other way, so they are in this way. So this is a group. So this one is a division and group with the similar dissimilar characteristics, and that way we can be understand, we can be study the proper way. So classification is what? Arranging and grouping of organism. Got to understand? Taxonomy, this word is new. Okay, this is a new word for you. Taxonomy. Taxonomy, it's come exactly from the Texas. It means arrangement. Okay, arrangement. Arrangement meaning it means what we are arranging? We are arranging character. We are making a groups one, and that we are arranged which helping in a classification base. As I said, each and every word is interlinked to each other. So taxonomy is based on the characteristics. All living organism can be classified into different taxa. Got it? Now what is a taxa? Taxa is a group, science group, commerce group, okay, arts group. So this is a group. It means categories. So there is an organism, they are having the group. Okay, photosynthetic one, those are pigment one. So this category is our autotrophic nutrition. This is a category. Those who are unable to make their food one. So this category is a heterotrophic. So group is categories. This is the meaning. Now the next word is an important, systematics. What is a systematic? We understand the classification, taxonomy, group. If we are arranging in the proper way, so it's called a systematics. The scientific study of the kind and diversity of living organism and the existing relationship among them. Existing relationship, it means we are not alone in our earth. We are having other communities. Okay, other community in the meaning of what? We can be say there is a. So understand about the systematics. You can be say there is a cell. It means this is a basic unit of life. Okay, this is a basic unit of life. If the similar all cell is an aggregate, they are making the group this way. So we can say they are make tissues. Okay. Number of the tissues, if is organized, they are made organ, and number of the organ interlinked, they are making organ system, and that way they are produce special characteristics of a organism. But now this organism is not alone. So number of the type, we can be say this is a one organism. Suppose there is an amoeba is an organism. So there is a group of organism, they are made population. Okay, different population, there is a cat population, there is a number, dog population, there is a number, human being, plant one, there is aquatic animals, and that. So there is a different types of the animals and the plants. Okay, organism, they are made communities. Okay, they are making communities. Different community which is interlinked to each other, they are making our biosphere. Okay, before biosphere you can be say they are making the ecosystem, number of or types of the ecosystem which is interrelated, and they are making biosphere. So what is the systematic? The scientific study of the kind and diversity of living organism. Diversity, it means different type of the organism and the existing relationship among them. So this is a systematic. Okay, we are asking the meaning of systema, we are asking the taxa meaning, what do you mean about the taxa? So there is a group or the categories one. Definition of the taxonomy we are asking. Okay, so this is some terms which you have to understand, and it's coming in your again and again in many other chapters. So this is your basic things you have to understand. Now next topic is Carolus Linnaeus is given bionomical nomenclature. So we understand the some are the rules and regulation to write the scientific name. So let's see the bionomial nomenclature which proposed by Carolus Linnaeus. Okay, so you have to learn this one for your MCQs based question. So he is proposed bionomical, it means there is a two important name. We have to just give the organism in particular two naming. Two naming in the not a meaning of that way we can be say the rose, we can be say in English, and in Hindi we can be say the gulab. No, there is a scientific name in the two way we have to understand organism in two words. First word is called generic name, second word is called specific name. Like we can be say ourselves, we are just human being, our scientific name is Homo sapien. So Homo is a first word is showing generic name, and second word is showing the specific name. So that's way we can be understand properly. Okay, and they can be added this way properly, because if we study anything, any plant, any organism in India, and whatever there is a research and such are the invention, if other word is understand, other country understands what is the things is there, so there is a common name in our whole world. Okay, that way there is a no this type of the confusion what is that way, and we can be invent properly, we can be apply for our better purpose and solve many are the problems. So this is the things, the scientific name is should be there. Otherwise in a state, in the society there is a different language. So how the world is giving there one language, there is a scientific name language. So Carolus Linnaeus is given a very good contribution. Okay, so there is some rules to write this scientific name. So generic name start with the capital letter. Have you seen I written the Homo sapien, the first Homo, the first letter of generic is a capital one. The specific name start with a small letter. So this is a sapiens, which I first letter S is written, I written in a small letter. So this is the rules we have to follow. both the word underlined if and handwritten. If we are writing the scientific name handwritten way, so we have to underline this way. But if it is a typed one, so this one should be italics. Clear? So this is some rules we have to follow that one. And this species is invented by any scientist one, so we can be make in a bracket. Okay, suppose this one is invented by the Linnaeus, so in the short Linnaeus we can be write in the bracket. We can be mention that scientist name or the inventor name. There is some international code committees for the nomenclature one. There is a number of things from the unicellular organism to the protozoans and other. But there is a majorly categorized this thing is now to botany and zoology. Botany it means study of the plant and zoology it means study of the animal. So if we just give the scientific name of a plant related parts of the plant related some new species one, so they have to just give their application. Okay, this is a new invention, this is the name of this one, so this ICBN have to prove. International Code of Botanical Nomenclature, ICBN. ICZ and International Code of Zoological Nomenclature. That's way for the bacterial also, for the viral also. So viral is an international code of virus nomenclature. For the viroid is also the different one. ICBN, this is also the BN, that is for the botany, and again another B is for the bacterial nomenclature. So there is a nomenclature of the different organism, protozoan, fungi and all these things are having a different all types of the committees. So this is the ICBN, ICZN and some are there. So please note down this one. This is some rules one. In your textbook there is one table is there. There is a scientific name of a mango, scientific name of housefly, scientific name of a human being, scientific name of a rose and some are there is a table. So learn this one. You can just be create your scientific skill and you will be feel something biologist related things one. So hope you understand all this videos one, and if you having any query, so you can be give the query box one your query and we can be solve it. Okay student.